Welcome back, Milford. I am Matthew Joseph, the Director of Digital Learning, Informational Technology, and Innovation. I've been facilitating many Google Apps for Education workshops for Milford educators this summer and been sharing many Google terms. Well, today I want to share some of those terms with you. So when you hear them or when your children come home and talk about all the great Google Apps they've been working on in their classroom, you will know what they're talking about. So over the years, I've heard people get some of the Google terms a little mixed up. So I want to describe some of them today and outline of when you hear them, you'll have a better mental image of what they are. So one of the first ones I want to talk about is Google Drive. When you think about Google Drive is is kind of like a filing cabinet where you can store documents or other digital files. I think Google used the word drive because, well, before we had the cloud storage, we used a hard drive on our computer. So Google Drive is the cloud-based meaning of saving your documents in one place, and it exists online. So you can upload a file into Google Drive from your home computer and then open it in Drive anywhere. Then you can get into the same file. You can save it and open it on an iPad. You can go to the beach and see it. You can read it at the Milford Library or take your laptop to Panera and open your Drive and your documents will be there. Drive, you can get it anywhere that you can have access to the internet. But what I've been highlighting about Google Drive in our professional development sessions and truly believe for education is that once you're inside Google, you have access to a collection of tools. And you can use these tools to create amazing things. Often we think of Google as just a search or mail, but today I'm going to talk about the other functions of Google, the Google Apps. And Google Apps performs the same functions as the tools that most of you are already familiar with. And that's what I want to share today. So some of those Google Apps, one of them is Google Docs. And what Google Docs is a word processing tool, well, similar to Microsoft Word, right in the Google environment. Also in the Google environment are Google Slides. This is an app where you can create a presentation similar to PowerPoint. And since we're talking about Word and PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel Google Sheets is a spreadsheet in the Google environment. And so Docs, Slides, and Google Sheets are all in Google Drive, and you can utilize these functions as well as Google Forms to create surveys like SurveyMonkey or other online tools. So these 4 apps can all be used in your Google environment, and they can be shared with one another or other people. So Drive is not just a place to store things, it's also a place where we are creating things. This means that you, your students, your children, you can use these tools to do any kind of writing assignments, take tests, quizzes, create slideshow presentations, all inside the same platform with a very common formatting palette so that you will get very familiar with the tools. You can also share these documents so multiple users can work on a document together to collaborate. How great is that? That's where the power of Google Apps comes into play. One of the apps that you're going to hear a lot about in the Milford Public Schools is Google Classroom. This is another incredible app that allows teachers to create classes of students, collect and grade assignments, share documents, and communicate in a closed environment. So schools are using Google Classroom to do much of the work inside of Drive. But Google Classroom adds another layer of organization for teachers. You're going to hear a lot about this in coming episodes, but I just wanted you to get the understanding of this because we are a Google Apps environment. And it makes what I've seen in the trainings a collaboration opportunity and a way to have common language. And the last tool and app I'm going to talk about is the Google web browser. It's called Chrome. So when you see Google Chrome, that browser is designed for Google and is optimal for the fastest speed and usage with all the Google apps that I just shared. So I shared some of those tools, and you hear a lot each and every day about cloud tools and different apps. So why should our students be using Google Drive? Well, let me tell you, it works on all platforms because Drive is web-based. You can use this tool on a Mac, a PC, an iPad, or even better, just like us here in Milford, Chromebooks. This means our students can start a new Google Doc on Monday using the class Chromebook, and then maybe go home at night and continue working on that same document on a home laptop, or go to the library and log into their drive and work on those documents. No flash drives, no emailing files to yourself. It's all in the Google Cloud, and this is an ideal solution for school-age students. It's also perfect for collaboration. As I said earlier, every tool in the drive has a built-in collaboration tool that allows multiple users to work on the same document, insert comments, or just let others take a look at what they're doing and working on. And collaboration can be completely different in different locations. People can be in different states, in different classrooms, even in a different country. This means our students not only work together with our own classmates, whoa, think about this, but they can also collaborate with students all across the world. How exciting is that? It's going to be some great possibilities, and you know we're going to share those right here. Let me tell you, my Boston College group, which is also from multiple locations in 3 different states, collaborated nonstop using Google Drive. And the tools with Google Apps, let me tell you, I could not have completed my doctoral program without the Google Apps. It's paperless. Projects can be completed and shared and commented on without ever printing a single page. Yes, you can print, but we don't have to. This means we don't have to worry about the ink cartridges anymore, limits on paper or purchasing extra paper, or sometimes when you print out you get those lines on the paper. We don't have to do that. And if we're saving on all of those, that money we save goes right back into the students' learning. Also, it saves automatically. When you create a Google Drive document, sheets, anything, it saves automatically. Do I have to say any more? I don't think so. It is great. So Google Drive and Google Apps are becoming more and more commonplace in the workplace, in school, in college settings. So knowing how to use them fluently means our students have one less thing to worry about when they enter that environment. And that's why I wanted to share that with you. We are very excited here in Milford to have this opportunity, and I wanted you to have some of the language and common tools and understanding of what they use for, because we're going to be asking our students to share that when they come home at night and all the great things that they do. Even if some of like I said, some of the higher ed institutions don't have the Google products, the good news is that students can transfer what they did here in Milford to their own Google accounts and continue that in the next step of their education. Well, this is where education is going as well. Google and Google tools and cloud-based instruction. And Milford is really cutting a trail here in digital learning, and we are so excited. And I'm going to leave you with this, in the words of Fleetwood Mac. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow, because here in Milford, we're always challenging ourselves as educators to look ahead to provide our students the most effective instructional tools. So keep tuning in and learning more about digital learning in the Milford Public Schools.